Since 2007, Karen people have been resettling in Bowling Green, where the population of foreign-born residents is about 14%. For the first time in the city's history, Bowling Green held a celebration and proclamation ceremony marking the Karen New Year, celebrating unity, cultural preservation, and a sense of shared identity among the Karen people. There are about 200 Karen households here.
One of those important aspects is really that we have found to be very crucial in the integration into a new community is helping to promote the local cultural celebrations that the different cultural or ethnic groups have. And in this case, the Karen New Year is one of the major cultural celebrations for the Karen ethnicity or ethnic group, which is one of the major ethnic groups represented from former refugees originating from Myanmar or Burma. And that Karen New Year always happens at different times during the year, somewhere in December or January, and large groups of Karen come together to celebrate their own culture, their traditional ethnic dances, and everything, their food and everything that is important to them to preserve as part of their community.
And then the reason why the Karen New Year is so important is because there are different regions, there are different people, whether it's the village side or the mountain side. There's Po Karen, there's Sagal Karen, there's the Hill Tribe Karen. Which is why the Karen New Year's are we all just come together, regardless of which region we're from, where we're from, what job we have. We all come together and celebrate for one great purpose. Today it consisted of the readings of the Karen New Year's, how the flag came to be, the history, which is very important to just remember, and the reason why we're celebrating is because of the leaders that fought for the freedom here and the independency. And then we had the city commissioners and Chief Michael Delaney from the Bowling Green Police Department, where he said a few words of encouragement, and then the city commissioners read the proclamation, which is very exciting because this is the first official proclamation for the Karen New Year.
She's one of those gems. She started to get connected with city government from a very young age. I remember her coming with her uncle to our International Communities Advisory Council meetings, and I thought, wow, what is a teenager coming to these meetings for? But she always had this nature about her wanting to be engaged with the community, and so she was very actively involved in city government and with the division, even in high school. So she started to ask for opportunities to shadow the position and looking at opportunities to see what she might want to do in the future as a career. And she always came back to NCS and international communities to kind of learn more about the role of the liaison. And so I was really happy that this year she was able to connect with with the program as part of an internship with the Department of Communications. And so she has been serving in that role and learning more. And I think having her be engaged from a very young age with city government has really increased her opportunities to look at public service as a career, long-term career option. And it makes me really happy to know that there is that example for people when they're looking into city government, that they can see someone in a role that maybe looks like them or is someone that wasn't native-born American working for the city, and that they can see, okay, I could do that too. I could strive to be someone in public service because there is someone else who's gone before me. It's been amazing to have her as part of our department.
So I've been here since 2009. We resettled here through the refugee resettlement. So I've always been involved, and I love volunteering and giving back to my community. And through LEDA, I was able to be in the program like the Pathfinder program, the Police Academy. So those things is what made me realize I wanted to make a difference in my community. And I know that there's resources that we're unaware of due to the language barrier. So if I can be that gap and that bridge between that gap, that's what I had in mind.
One of the really crucial aspects of doing community engagement and outreach is having a presence, an actual presence in the community. And so that means for the community and residents to build trust and relationships, they have to see you out there representing in things that are important to them. Oftentimes, if we want them to access the services that the city offers or engaged in the larger network, and we want them, we are always asking, a lot of people are saying, well, why don't people come to us? But I think it really works the other way around too. You have to go to them and show that you care, show that there is appreciation for the fact that they're still celebrating their culture and heritage, and that that ties it all back in. And we have seen a lot of success with doing community engagement in that way. Being able to be present, I think, is a really important part of that. We know that people will be more likely to call our office and ask for assistance or information if they are familiar with the person that is sitting behind that desk and they've seen them before. Even if that person doesn't speak their language, their native language, they have someone that they can connect with that they've seen before. Seems like a pretty nice person behind there. They've taken the time to come and celebrate with us. One of our cultural celebrations, and so yes, we want to pick up the phone. Somebody's given us this name and this phone number. I think we're going to give them a call.
It's definitely a community where we're glad that we are able to celebrate in a place that we call home, far away from home. It's nice to see everyone just in unity, coming together, preserving this culture, these beautiful dances that over the years that we can really lose even with our language. So it's really nice to have that safe space here, being able to do that and celebrate. So it's really amazing to see how all of the three aspects align: to live in BG, work in BG, and play BG in our everyday life.